pregnant pussy or the best pussy. Salt Bay. We got bomba cat butter lungs. Like
every day,
you know
just Johnson and Johnson.
Then jump off. Bro, we're talking about the truth here. But yet you're talking tough to me? I lost all my little respect. I'm selling weed in the open. I'm bringing folks home from the feds.
It's real shit.
Pray for me, y'all. One day I'm going to have to pay for these thoughts. Real niggas is extinct. It ain't safe for me, my dog. Jesus Christ. My uncle is great.
Shit was fire.
How old is he? 50? 50 something.
50, yeah, 50-ish.
50 million-ish.
50 billion.
Billion.
Couple billion-ish.
Couple billion. The billion. This nigga Meek said the billionaire from Marcy. And the way he got my back. That's fucking amazing. So he knew before.
He'll probably be at 2 before my son's 2.
2 billion?
Yeah.
I think he'd be a billion, 2 billion way before that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Is he? Who has more money? Him or Kanye?
I mean, I would guess.
Hov?
I would guess Hov. I would guess.
You know what's fucked up? I two things I was thinking about this week. I was thinking about, well, actually, intro the show.
No, go ahead.
I was thinking about.
We could ramble for a bit.
Okay, I was thinking about how you remember there was a period in time when people would say that Jay-Z was in the Illuminati because he was so successful.
Yeah.
I think that was fucked up.
That was dumb nigga shit.
But that was almost every nigga was saying that shit, except that Jay-Z fans.
There's so many goofies that were like, oh yeah, you see, what was the line? He's like, I'm in Mason Martin Margiela, and people are like, oh, he said he's in the Masons. Oh my god!
But it's not Mason, it's Maison.
But I was like, why are you guys being so stupid? Like,
Yeah. And it's kind of saddening. It was kind of saddening to me because I was like, yo, what you trying to say? Niggas can't get. Cause don't get it twisted. I'm a Jay-Z fan, but I do understand to get $1 billion, he probably had to do some fucked up shit. You know what I'm saying? Some backdoor deals and cut some people out. But do I think that nigga?
Well, people were upset. Like I said, we talked about this before. People were upset about the whole Nets arena and moving people out of their homes and displacing poor people. But I mean, at the same time, right?
I'm a Jay-Z fan, so even to this day, I'll be like, he didn't do anything wrong.
That's how business works.
He did nothing wrong.
That's how business works.
Yeah.
What was it? There's also that people are like, oh, he shouldn't have sold Tidal.
Yeah, I seen Michael Rainey.
Who's that?
I
don't know people.
Homeboy from Power.
Who, the young dude?
Yeah, Michael Rainey said.
Is that Ghost Son?
Yes.
You can't play a Claffy and have something to say about Hov.
But he's Jamaican though, so fuck. He's Jamaican. He was saying that Swiss and Tim were sellouts because they sold. I guess they sold Versus to Triller.
So they're sellouts because they sold the company.
Yeah. That they made from nothing, and
in under a year. Under 16 months.
And on top of that, I think every artist that was involved got shares in the company.
One thing, and yeah, no, I can't.
As long as Bounty and Beanie Man got the biggest shares, I'm happy.
I can't get down with shit like that. Like I
Like
find
what?
it kind of annoying. No, I can't get down with things like, oh, these people are sellouts and this, that, and
Okay.
they're like, my G, you calling business owners sellouts is funny to me, because every day you get up and go to work for somebody, you're selling yourself, your time. So if you really want to talk about this term like sellout and stuff like that, sell out to who, for what? Like, what is the negative impact to, if you want to talk about black people, from selling your company?
But isn't that? I'm only understanding like business like now in my life. So what's the main goal? Isn't that, because I would feel like that's the main goal. Because somebody has, I don't even know if I'm supposed to tell my business, but somebody has offered to buy BSSN. But that price was not right. That price was not right.
But that's the thing.
But when I spoke to Dion about it, in my head I was like, if we spin that spin, am I talking about Price Right? Do we spin the big wheel?
Yeah.
And he spin the big wheel and it lands. or if you drop the Plinko chip and it lands on, if it land on the right thing, I'm gonna tell you something.
But that's the point, right? Like
That's the point, right?
I mean, I think it depends on what you start the business for. Like if you start a company that and your whole focus is providing people with like low income people with housing, then I think you might not want to sell your business if you want to really ensure that this is what happens. But if you're just like, I started this company, like, yo, I don't understand why I can't sell like this company that I bought it 10 years ago or 5 years ago. Why can't I sell it now? Like
this motherfucking company just started, out of nothing. And do we even know what their intention was with the fucking company? Like, you know what I'm saying? If their intention was just to, you know what I'm saying, give people entertainment during the pandemic and they sold it, bro, all power to you.
But to me, this is just a come up. This is a big come up.
Huge fucking, especially, bro, for the fact that this shit, if this came out of nothing and they had no intention on selling it, this is a huge come up.
And again, right? Don't tell me that people are selling out when they're empowering other black people.
And it's not like they left people high and dry, right?
But also, I mean, the fuck has Michael Rayner done for other actors and actresses? Like he might have done a bunch, and I don't know.
We're not gonna do this.
No.
He's Jamaican.
No.
He's Jamaican.
But sometimes Jamaican people need to know when to stop talking.
No.
Because like,
don't try to silence the
blood.
Don't try to silence.
This doesn't make any sense.
Bumble clot Jamaican people.
We're not gonna sit here and pretend as though these people are sellouts because they made a business deal. Like, who the fuck is you? Like, I don't wanna. What are we talking about?
I mean, yeah, I get it. But fuck. I think I'm just happy that, you know what I'm saying? I'm happy that they made some money off it, but I'm super happy that it came out of nothing.
I'm just gonna close this by saying you're on a TV show that like had to get sold to a television, to like a television
network to stars.
Like
I don't know. I don't even know the intricacies of the deal or whatever, but I'm pretty sure that's what happened.
Like so, TV shows get sold to these companies, and that's how you get work. Like, what are you talking about?
Yeah, because those major corporations who signed the check, right?
Exactly.
Yeah. I mean, for me, when I heard the news, I went into Hotepian mode as well. I was like, I said the same thing. I was like, these niggas don't know how to keep anything for the culture. But then I was like, well, as a businessman, I'm like, okay, this makes sense. But when people said the same thing about Hove the title, but apparently every person involved got like a stupid, nasty payout.
Yeah,
something ridiculous.
But I mean, again, I'm not fully versed on all of these business deals.
Yeah, me neither.
Who the fuck am I? But
you a motherfucker with an opinion. A good opinion.
I feel you, but from what I've seen, it's like.
Hold on 1 second. Somebody's eating on the set, and I want some. What is it? Oh yeah, give me some of them. Give me 2 of them things right there. Hold on, let me get the napkins Rich brought. Yeah, put 2 of them.
You guys already used it twice.
Yeah, these candies is crack. By the way, we're not gonna say the names on camera.
I'll try one too. I get down with the acai berries.
These I wish they were black owned. Because I would have said the name on camera. Big shout out to I don't want to fuck the name up.
Finish chewing before you go and try and get the people a shout out. But no, with the Tim and Swiss, like with selling verses, if I sell verses to a bigger company and now I have influence in that company and I can still influence the company that I sold, what the fuck are you complaining about?
Yeah, especially if you get to still own or have a creative director position. I don't see the problem.
Yeah, no, sorry. So do your shout out.
I don't want to fuck it up. I want to talk about my beard shit.
Oh,
1 second. Okay. Because my beard is magnificent today. And it's a black woman. It's black owned and black. We're just having this discussion off camera. Let me clear my mouth.
Oh, shout out Aroma Comforts. That's who I get my beard chip from.
Really?
Yeah.
A black woman?
It's my Dukes.
We just had this conversation off camera. I'm gonna say this so people understand. I don't give a fuck how men feel. From the bottom of my heart, I want you guys to live long, prosperous lives. I want you guys to live. I want you guys to excel. But when it comes to my business, my household, my living, I do not give a fuck how men feel. None.
I don't think you should.
None. Like, and I was just pretty sure you guys heard me cursing just now. And all I could think, what angers me through the day the most is, men, why the fuck do you guys do and say the things you do? Do the things you do and say the things you say. Just say beer fuckery. Beer fuckery. Like, are you guys, like, do men even think? Yo, you know what's crazy? The other day, yesterday, I was reading a bunch of women posted pictures of times when delivery drivers from all these food places were inappropriate with them.
Oh, like they post like different stories?
Yeah, and I'm like, let me put a disclaimer out again, because I don't ever want to be in this position where I'm just talking to talk. I used to be a young, stupid, toxic nigga.
Right. Yeah, I'll throw myself in there. Like, guilty.
I used to be a young, stupid, toxic nigga who did dumb shit. Right? But the difference between me and niggas is, yo, one day I had to look myself in the mirror and say, my nigga, this is not right.
Yeah. And I find that shit happens, like, it comes at different times, like sometimes when you least expect it, but there's just some times when you just like sit back and you have to just self-assess and really ask yourself, what am I doing and why am I doing it? And like, I know for me there's been a bunch of times I'm like, yeah, that wasn't it. That wasn't it. Don't be that. Don't, like, what did Beanie Man say? Do you want to be that guy?
Yo, because you really have to, and sorry, I'm eating. It takes a lot to self-assess. Because I promise you, in my 20s, my nigga, I was young, wild, and stupid, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? So when I'm looking at all these messages of guys like asking girls, like, my nigga, you're here to deliver food. How do we even get on this topic?
But you're willing to risk your income in the hopes that you may catch little fronts.
And you know she's not gonna fuck you.
Well, if you have to do all this talking, she's probably not gonna fuck you. If she's doing the talking, she might want to fuck you. But
if she's never invited her in and the porno music starts, she'll not fuck you.
Yeah, just deliver the food and swipe next on the app.
Yeah, fam.
Somebody else wants their Big Mac too.
Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? And I just can't, bro. And again, we just having this conversation off camera. I don't give a fuck. I actually don't even think men are that smart. I think they just love for chat fuckery. You know what I'm saying? And what's honestly hurtful to me is you think that it gets better. And I'm just like, Jesus Christ. It doesn't.
No. I don't think so. I don't think it does.
You don't think that there's a time? I hear women always talk about, like, I need to get an older man.
Mm-hmm.
But then I turn on fucking YouTube and I watch Kevin Samuels.
I knew that's where you were going. Kevin Samuels is a goof.
In a suit.
And I feel bad that all of these black people, black men, yeah, whatever, but black women especially are paying this guy all types of money.
Oh, they pay him.
Someone sent me that you have to sign an NDA to be on his show when you gotta pay him like $1,200
For him to get advice from him.
to get disrespected by him?
Uh,
The goof dude with the suit that like
that berates people.
You're a 7 and you're a 6 and you think that you deserve like a man that makes 6 figures and you're basic and you're average.
Kevin Samuels.
Yeah,
Yo, me? Babe, cover your ears.
he's a con artist, fam.
Babe, cover your ears. I'm gonna say some fuck shit. One day I turned on the Facebook.
Me turn on the Facebook.
Yeah. And he was talking to this guy, telling the guy he was fat or whatever.
Is that the same one where you talked about the man having a small dick?
And all that could go through my mind is I wish I could find this nigga's bitch.
You mean his ex-wives?
I wish I could find one of them and just like just to prove a point.
You're good.
Am I?
I think so.
Food probably went in my beard and shit. And I'm still eating and shit. Yo, I'm like the fat nigga stereotype right now.
Oh, yo. Yo. Did I? Look, y'all see me eating? Look, I still want to get my point out. Look, these taste good.
This is my last candy, though.
Gosh.
This is my last candy. I'm done with
I
that.
don't know why I gave it to you.
Because I need it. Truth be told, the whole time I'm here talking, I'm thinking about food. I'm thinking about what I'm going to eat.
Soon come.
Yeah, later. Yesterday, I had curry goat.
From where, Chef Karima?
Shh. Why are you talking so loud?
Why we can't big up Chef Karima?
We can, but it wasn't from Chef Primo.
Oh, that's disrespectful, fam.
It's super disrespectful.
Yeah. But did you order from black people though?
Absolutely.
Then we're still within the range.
Nah, but Chef Primo. Let me tell you why I don't order from Chef Primo. Chef Primo, I ordered food from Chef Primo, and the food lasted 3 days. Chef Primo, listen to me. Chef Karima, let me tell you something.
Chef Karima gave you the family of four.
What?
Seriously.
Yo, this shit look. When she gave me the food, I go, okay. This looks like a brick of crack. It was so much food. Like I was like, I literally took me like 2 or 3 days to finish food.
Yo, break it down, sell it piece by piece by the mission.
There's she gave me macaroni pie.
So good.
And Chef Karima has spring rolls.
Oh, okay.
The different types. So she has ackee and saltfish. Just kalaloo. She has
Ooh.
The shrimp. Spicy shrimp spring roll.
Hallelujah.
and the fucked up thing about Chef Karima is every single one of the motherfucking items of food were good.
They slap.
Every single one.
I haven't had her food yet.
Well,
Yeah. I'm gonna make that happen.
yeah, got to. But yeah, we had curry goat, and the curry goat was so good. And I seem to have arguments all the time with people about what I feel is the best option.
Hold on, time out. Are we going back to this conversation about the big dude?
Oh yeah, but I just want to fuck Kevin Samuels' bitch, just to prove a point. I love my wife though.
I feel like,
But honestly, I'm gonna keep it a buck before you take your point. When I hear people talk down about fat people, that's what I want fat people to do. Fuck people's partner. Just to prove a fucking point. That's it. No, you know what I'm saying? No, we don't gotta argue, nothing. I just want people to fuck people's partner right out of their relationship like this. Just to prove a point.
what I think is fucked up about the whatever the entity that is Kevin Samuels,
Whatever it is.
is that you can when you watch some of these videos, you can hear people's insecurities. You can hear people that just don't have that level of self-confidence.
You think that's what it is with him?
But hold on, but with him, he just you can't tell me that if you have a certain level of self-confidence, you're gonna let this man sit up here and berate you. Not him. Like because you look at all these pictures of this guy, it's like, oh, I need to have my belt showing with my cross body pouch. Like he's a 59-year-old, like 18-year-old. When you look like his style's not boss.
He's a 59-year-old teen.
Like and this is one of the things that like it bothers me because I believe that if your suit fits, you're gonna look good in the suit. So
no matter where you got the motherfucking suit.
So that to me is not style. So because Kevin Samuels walks around in a suit,
that's a fashion.
Yeah, like that doesn't make you stylish. So when you see this guy with like turtleneck with like a Gucci belt on, showing a fucking a coach crossbody bag, it's like, my G, you're begging. You don't have style. You're not like that to me is not saucy. Like,
but isn't that most men though?
But hold on. But this is why I think he's a goof, because you're gonna be that guy, right? The only thing that he has on people is that his suits fit.
And that can be anybody.
Anybody can do that.
Mm-hmm.
You can go to a tailor and get your suit tailored and make it fit, right? So like I said, anybody can look good in a suit. So that doesn't make you any better than anybody. Just look at him. You're sitting here belittling people, like talking down to people, telling women, oh, because you don't listen and this, that, and the third. And it's like, this is the type of shit that people are actually trying to fight against. But because it's dressed up in this little suit and his dumbass like
and nice lights.
Yeah, his little suit and his nice little goofy little light setup. Like, people assume that he's legit, and I don't think that he's legit. Like, to me, I saw one clip where he was talking about how young women like him.
I seen that.
How young women like what?
He said women like him.
He said I can't. He said I can't beat them off with a stick.
Right, but like, we've all seen people who, when they're young, like shit that's not good for them.
Like McDonald's.
McDonald's, like
fast food. I'm fucker.
You know what I mean? Like, if you ask anybody what are some of your worst relationship decisions, a lot of them happen when they're young. So that doesn't mean shit, Mr. Samuels, that young women like you. So fucking what?
You know what's crazy? You turned into an island nigga just now. When you're cussing someone, you call him Mr. Samuels.
Samuels.
You just showed your ass. You nigga just showed.
I'm dead.
This
Mr.
Excuse.
This nigga went from Richie to Rich Ford. This nigga went from Rich Ford Lanks just now. Mr. Samuel, let me tell you something, Mr. Samuels. That's before the fight. Before the fight, they call you Mr. Okay, I understand. But it's true.
No, I think he preys on people that have low self-esteem, and I think that's disgusting. Especially when you see the numbers that this man's charging to be on his show and be belittled.
I gotta see this list. You couldn't have this fucking conversation with me talking about little dick and shut the fuck up.
That is crazy.
Yeah, you shut the fuck up. Telling women they gotta be a certain size and man, shut the fuck up, bro. Especially when I hear him talk to black women, I'm like, I don't even feel bad for black women. I just feel like I'm looking at this nigga like, bro, I promise you she's good. She's gonna be good without you, my nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? You really ain't shit. You're not giving no motherfucking advice that anybody can really use. You know what I'm saying? You really ain't shit, but you know what
I feel like people are coming to him because he's black. Right? It's like I feel like people are looking at it like, well, I don't want to go to like some white person for this relationship advice. Let me go to a black person, and this is what you're doing. I think that's
fucking.
I think it's nasty shit.
Yeah,
I think that's nasty shit.
It's gross. Not in a good way.
So I've always been on fuck Kevin Samuels. He's a loser to me.
Yeah. I mean,
or his approach is a loser. I don't even give a fuck. He's a loser to me.
Yeah. Well, you're a loser. You're. I don't really say a loser. I mean, I know him like that, but goofy thing my deal is.
Well, there you go. If you
goofy.
want to put it that way, he's a goofy.
He's a goofy. Yeah, I mean, goofy in a suit. I personally don't think. I don't think you could get advice from relationships from people because everything is different. People's relationships are just different. Everybody's relationships are different. So when people are like, I need relationship advice, of course you could get relationship advice and take like, pick some sense out of nonsense here and there. But you can't, you know what I'm saying? No one person can tell you how a relationship's supposed to look. Because believe me, I used to think that you could get relationship advice and you could, you know what I'm saying, apply. But that shit don't work. Because, you know what I'm saying, I got into like a real relationship and I'm like, damn, everything else I was in was not a real relationship. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And don't get it twisted. A majority of majority of the time it's my fault why a lot of relationships didn't work. I was the common denominator in most of my relationships not working.
Yeah, no.
You know what I'm saying? All of the shit all of the whack information I acquired and ideas and ideologies and shit, where it's my fault why shit fucked up.
Yeah. Well, again, we're talking about self-reflection. That's one of the things that I think takes a long time for people to learn, or it can take a long time. I'll speak for myself. It took a long time for me to learn. But
speak for yourself, brother.
But when it finally kind of set in and it really clicked, then I found myself trying to just be real in all of my relationships moving forward, and
starting with yourself.
Yeah. Right. So it was like, okay, you know what? Like, make the effort to be if you're trying to be serious, then like be serious and date someone or date people, but like be honest with it. Don't like run around hiding and having all these secrets or like whatever, or addressing people's problems like head on, versus trying to always like, oh, I feel like this. Oh, well, that's because you do blah 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 blah. And it's like, nah, that's not really what it is. Hear people out, address their concerns, and see if you can move past it.
You know how hard it is to have like real conversations with people that you're in relationships with?
Oh, it's very hard.
OD hard.
Very hard.
OD hard. That's why, like,
what's up?
Hold on.
Blood. Pause it.
The ultimate fat nigga shit is yesterday when I ate my curry goat, I was thinking about eating curry goat today.
You should have got from Chef Karima.
Chef Karima, if you're listening to this, I've sinned, and I'm coming to you as a man.
As a man flawed.
I'm coming to you as a man to tell you that I've cheated. I went to the other place when I should have come to you.
And I think it's better that we just let it go now.
Yeah, I mean,
to hold on to hurt you.
There's no pie better than Chef Karima. Chef Karima's macaroni pie, you could have threw that at somebody and it would have hurt. This shit was so big.
It's gonna burn for me to say this.
Yeah. Jesus Christ, what were we talking about though?
I can't remember, man. But we're back. We're back. We were just talking about. I was just saying that. I was watching the Britney Spears documentary.
The magic of having a good camera work, because we just took like a whole ass, and we back.
10-hour break.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah. Put on the same outfit.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Oh man. No, I was saying I was watching the Britney Spears documentary.
Right.
And
white people got some good documentaries sometimes.
Yeah.
Mm.
Well, you get into like the juicy tidbits of some people's lives. I mean, granted, it's kind of voyeuristic, if that's a word. It's kind of, there's a little bit of a sense of.
She was fucking on camera?
Peeping. No.
Oh.
But speaking of fucking, though, it was.
She was fucking her. No? Sorry. Good. I'm fucking.
Well, the reason that the Britney Spears thing came up, because we just watched that little IG clip of Raven's little brother from that TV show, That's So Raven,
right, saying,
what if Raven busted open?
What if she did?
And it turned the man crazy. And turned, what was it, Orlando Brown crazy. But one of the things that is kind of, it is annoying, and it's increasingly annoying, is
Kevin Samuels? Oh.
The dogs are not like Kevin Samuels.
The fuck up.
Yes, he is increasingly annoying, but why is it, I'm going to say, why do men feel the need to share who they're sleeping with, or that they slept with somebody? Like,
what
to the general public.
What do you mean? My nigga, it's just like a trophy.
That's horrible. Some women after.
I understand that. I shouldn't say why.
I'm not. Wait. So let's fucking slow down. I'm not saying I do that now, or I would do that now. What I'm saying is back in the
You
day.
can't do that now because I'm the only person that you're sleeping with. Hopefully.
I feel like you might need to hold this mic just in case you wanna chime in.
Right? You can't say that now. I'm the only person that you're fucking.
Well, I don't. I'm not gonna.
And everybody knows that I'm the only person that you're fucking.
The only reason I'm not going to even respond is because if you don't know, then we have a problem. If you don't actually know that you're the only person I'm fucking, then we have an issue.
Don't know.
If you don't know. But yeah, no, I agree.
I'm dry dick Donnie over here. So. I mean, no, we gonna put it on the table. Let's put it on the table.
Put what on the table?
If you don't know, if you Dion don't know that that you're the only person I'm fucking, we have an issue.
I never said I didn't know though. Is that what I said?
Nah, but you over there, you fucking
Chatting. You're
doing over there.
No.
Okay, so 31 minutes in, we have a major edit.
You doing the fuck? So you just chatting beer fuck.
Can you stop?
You're trying to be the wild woman. What you gonna do? Fucking put my DMs out there?
Yo, why? What's wrong with you, man?
Honestly, sometimes I look at myself in the mirror and I ask myself the same fucking question. And it's yo, honestly, one thing that I pride myself about this podcast, I don't be taking credit for a lot, but I do credit myself for giving you all this motherfucking work, though. I can't.
Like, what is wrong with this nigga?
I'm gonna be the one who sharpens your editing. Credit me for that.
Like, holy, like, okay, select.
Yeah.
Insert.
What's the fastest way to do this?
Tone.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck?
I'm sorry.
But no, you are right. It is like a trophy, right?
Especially when niggas don't think they're gonna get that thing. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but it's like, and again, I'm not saying that I'm any better than anybody else, because yeah, I've been there. Like, there's definitely been a big piece of my life where I was looking at women as like conquests and trophies, but like you grew out of it.
Yeah. I'm a big man now.
Like, you grew out of it, and like I feel like a lot of people chalk it up to like men being men.
Nah,
but I don't believe that.
Nah, I don't believe it. You know what's funny? The other day, I was actually two separate instances. The other day I went out to a meeting, and it was like a lot of men in the room, and I ended up getting home maybe at 1:30 in the morning, and Dion was at the top of the stairs, and I stood like. You take that mic from her, please. Just fucking hell. And
So I'm not gonna silence a black woman.
oh, this fucking guy.
Especially on Women's History Month. Woo! Can you just come up
Who-
with a shirt that says all black
Who
women
gave
are
who gave women a month? Who gave women a month? I'm playing.
Who gave black people a month?
Fucking hell. And motherfuckers took it talking about the Black History Month. Nigga, what you talking about? Our month every month. But anyway. Yeah, so I stood when she was at the top of the stairs. I looked up at the top of the stairs, and I was sad when I saw her face, because I'm like, fuck, I'm actually in love. Fucking hell, bro. It's
Fucking now, bro.
bruv. It's so, yo, and then on top of that, when I was hanging out with Ja, big shout out to Ja. No, we never gonna say that. Gotta edit that out, because people might take it and run with it.
Oh no, I love Ja.
I love Ja. People gonna take it and run with it. That's our brother. Yeah, they already have.
Who cares?
He's the face of cancel culture. But anyway, But I fuck with Ja. Ja's my brother, and I'll go on record to say that shit.
I love you, Ja.
We love you.
We love you.
Network gang over everything. But anyway, I was telling him, I'm like, I'm so sad. He's like, why? I'm like, I actually like Dion. I'm like,
3 years later.
I'm like, fuck. And he's like, it's a serious thing when the realization hits you. I go, yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? So back to the point. Like, niggas don't grow up. It's a hard thing to grow up. Because I'm 36 now, turned 37 in June. Maybe I shouldn't date this, but I'm 37, basically.
Yeah, later on this year. Go on.
Yeah, turning 37 later on this year. And there's just a certain thing growing up. Because even when I was in the meeting, like, all I could do was think about my half. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even want to be around this, even though, like, you know what I'm saying, we're discussing money and all that shit. I just want to go home.
No, I feel you.
And you got to understand that a lot of niggas is old, but they haven't grown up. Just I get beer gray here and then bumble clap mine, a teenager. Like Kevin Samuels.
Fuck that guy.
Yo, could you imagine? Yo, you know, when you ever have a bad day, just think that somebody actually gave Kevin Samuels vagina.
Wait,
No, think that somebody actually gave. He's been divorced. He's divorced, I think. Someone
Maybe because he's overweight.
Someone gives Kevin Samuels money to shit on them. That's what I'll be like. Yo, you know what? It could be worse. You could be that person.
Yeah. Nah, I think having sex with Kevin Samuels is worse.
Well, I'm not gonna tell them what to do with their fronts if they want to let Kevin Samuels enter the thing.
Fingo fango.
I mean, hey, by all means.
Yeah.
But me, the way my constitution is set up.
Your constitution? Yeah.
Oh man, but yeah, no, I just think it's kind of like I don't know where specifically we learned it from because I can't say any.
I want to blame white people off the rip. I just want something in me, deep down in my bones, just wants to blame whites.
I mean, I can see
whites Howard.
I can I can see the urge, but it's not solely the domain of white culture, like treating people as treating women as though they're property. That's not only a white thing.
But where we learn it from, treating people like their property is a white thing, especially black people. So we
treating women like their property is what we're talking about.
Yeah, exactly same shit. When I see them blood, makes sense. It transcends.
I mean, I'm not the most religious person, but I'm pretty sure if you go digging, you'll find that a lot of these holy books don't have women as equal to their husbands or their male counterparts. A lot of these,
I'm not even the smartest nigga, but I want to say I disagree.
I mean, like I said, I'm not a religious dude.
There's Queen Nefertiti, you know?
But what religious book is she in?
I don't know.
Right, so I'm gonna say.
I was about to say something so foul, but I'm not gonna say that.
I think
I was gonna say fuck all organized religions. By the way,
no, I'm not going.
Dion's gonna be an asshole.
It's gonna be Petty Betty, but I'm not gonna do it.
You're gonna be Deanie Petty.
Not today, Satan.
No, but I not today.
Speaking of organized religions, not today, Satan.
But yeah, no, I think there's a lot of cultures that police female sexuality, so I can't just chalk it up to white folks on that
fair.
one.
That's fair.
But I think it's something that we have to actively try and grow out of. Like the same way we clown, and I'm talking about like us too. We clown T.I. for the whole like pussy watchman business
and his daughter,
right? But it's like that is the same. Like that's the same type of culture where it's like you feel like you gotta talk about the way he was so willing to talk about his daughter's fucking gynecology visits and shit like that with such like so freely to other people who have like this has nothing to do with your interview. Like, you didn't have to go this way. I'll say it like that. It didn't have to go that way.
Yeah.
And the same way,
When man I ride out our pussy,
yeah, men are fuck. The same way men are quick to come and say like,
man I dig up that
And-
like blood clot goal in there.
and when I say men, if it doesn't apply to you, like, then
Yo,
shut the fuck up.
you. I don't give a fuck about no man. Fuck you.
If it doesn't apply to you,
Fuck you.
don't worry about it.
Sorry.
But the way a
I'm
lot
not
of
trying to be
people
awesome.
are quick to go and share like who they have slept with, right? And again, I've been there.
I've been there too.
I'm not saying that like I'm any better, but I think it's something that we definitely have to actively try and grow out of, because one, it's lame.
OD. But back in the day when you get that thing, you know. Back in the day when you get that thing, you know, where that thing is a thing, a peng thing, you know, bumble clot.
I get it,
And you know what I'm saying? And then and especially when you're a fly nigga, you know?
but when you're young boy, you do young boy shit.
Yeah, and the Bible says when I'm not even the most biblical person, but the Bible says when you're a child, you spoke as a child, but when you became a man, you put away childish things. So yeah, I agree.
Right? But as you gotta grow out of that.
Yeah, but niggas don't grow. And again, niggas don't grow because niggas like to be like when I get around young niggas, like I'm always reminded that I'm a big man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, having to remind like young niggas that like I got a wife. You know what I'm saying? I gotta go home.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I got somebody to report to, and they're looking at me like, huh? You know
Yep.
what I'm saying? But I don't have no problem with that because young me was on some young boy shit. Grown me is on some. I gotta go attend to. You know what I'm saying? My wife. People don't understand that my wife is also my business partner. That my wife is also my best friend. You understand what I'm saying? So there's certain things certain bonds we have. Even though that's my best friend, but I'm still fighting for that position because she got a best friend. Not even competition really.
I
You
feel you.
know what I'm saying? I'm not even competition there.
I'm at the point where even when shit's fucked up in my relationship,
Big shout out to Tanya, by the way.
shut
Because I
up.
actually love Tanya. A real nigga, nailed by that.
Even when shit's fucked up or like not great in my relationship, in my marriage or whatever, I still don't want to be around a lot of people, a lot of different motherfuckers.
Yeah,
So, like,
Yo, when me and Dion are arguing, I don't want to be in the same room with her.
no, but
Yeah,
But I'm saying-
fuck that nigga for that day. But I don't want to be around niggas.
that's
Yeah.
what I'm saying.
I don't want to be around nobody else other than, you know what I'm saying, if it's not her, I don't, you know what I'm saying? Let's not talk for the day. Let's do this tomorrow, but I'm still not fucking with y'all niggas. I'm not chilling with y'all niggas. It's fuck this nigga for the day. Let's just, you know what I'm saying?
It's like I'm gonna just sit in this fuck you, but
Yeah, I'm gonna sit in this fuck you for
I
the
ain't
day.
going nowhere.
But I'm not
But
going
it's still
nowhere.
fuck you
It's still fuck yeah.
for today.
Yeah. for
Just
the
so
day.
you know,
Just so you're clear
Yeah.
on the terms.
it's fuck you.
Yeah, it's fuck you. It's fuck you for the day, bro.
But like in general, we cool.
We cool. Yeah, you still my nigga. I still love you to death. I'm still gonna be the husband and all that shit. But
Fuck you.
it's so. What? And again, that's not even something that people could comprehend in with being in relationships. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to realize that you're still in a relationship. You're still committed. Like, you know what I'm saying? There's days when you guys are assholes to each other and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But you learn these things because you have to grow up, bro.
Yo, young me would have hit the Rolodex.
What? Young me
would have been in
young
the,
you
in
would
the
have
contacts.
you would have hit the Rolodex. Young me would have hit the road.
Like, yo, sent on like 5-6 different. Yo, what you saying?
What you saying? Yeah.
How you been?
Me, I would have hit the road.
WYD.
Yeah. Your mom home?
You up?
Yeah. You up? Yeah. But
you-
nah. But
See their Facebook picture. Yo, I said, what you up to?
yeah. Yeah, you're looking good nowadays. Same picture she had for 5 months.
Right?
Fuck out of here.
Right? Or it's like when someone hits you up on some fuck shit, and then it's like, I should entertain this.
Yeah.
Like, hey, you want to come see my parents' new house?
Yeah.
You know the fuck I don't, but okay.
My parents, you know.
I'm gonna come over anyways. Because you have a boyfriend and I have a girlfriend, so that means neither of us are snitching.
Yeah.
Trash buckets.
Gross.
And that doesn't mean that neither of us are snitching because they still snitch.
Easy. But yeah, I mean, but you gotta remember, niggas. Two things I know about niggas is niggas, one, do not like to grow up. Number two, niggas don't like to be smart. being stupid is like a thing, you know. Like, and you can hear in the content of niggas' conversations. We just watched fucking Mr. C talking to a rapper who I'm not gonna talk about because I think shit is fucking corny as fuck. Talking about what Mr. C does sexually, huh? Why the fuck you as a straight nigga want to know? What you so involved in? Why? In grown people's business. What? What are we doing here? All of the things happen in the world, all the injustices against black people, all the things that's fucking us up. Police getting away with what they're getting away with. Yes, so yeah, bomba cat that what Mr. C and which type of fucking people I'm like for fuck. I don't fuck out. Yo, come on.
That's funny.
You know what I'm saying? This shit is fucking hilarious. And that's why I can't talk to men because I'm like, are you sure? Are you sure you woke up today and chose to be smart?
That makes sense.
That make blood clot sense to you, big man. And these are big people. These are people who also have kids.
Right.
Who also ingrain fuckery into their kids' mind. Who then impart more fuckery and everything just keeps going in a circle. And that's why I stay away from people who have this mentality because why? Certain things I just refuse. I was talking to my mom about something and my mom's like, oh, that's just family. You just have to let it go. And I go, no. Actually, I don't have to let shit go. You know what I'm saying? I'm not doing none of this.
Yeah, that's part of the problem.
That's a huge part of the problem. No. No.
Definitely part
and
of
big
the
shout out to my mom. I love you. It ain't. You know what I'm saying? I don't want nobody.
Big off mommy.
I don't want nobody on the internet thinking they could get off of my mom because I'll kill you for my mom.
These niggas hate their mamas.
Right. I love my mom. That's just. You know what I'm saying? So.
They'll do that shit too, you know.
Right? They'll put petition against my mom. You know what I'm saying? Nah, I didn't say that. So I'm saying, so it's like, gotta have some form of fucking sense, man. Have to have some type of sense, and I find that black men just don't like to have sense. You know, sad shit.
But it comes back to that leadership conversation, right? Like if there's a leader in the group that's like, yo, this is not cool. Like you don't have to tell me what your personal business is. Like there's been a few conversations like over time. Obviously, as I grew up and got a little bit more mature, or a lot of bit more mature, where it's like, yo, you don't feel like you have to tell me this shit. Like I don't.
Are you the type? Are you
I
the
don't
type?
care.
Are you the type of person that like, once you find something inappropriate is being spoken about, do you interrupt it, or do you wait?
I think it depends. I've done both. I've done both. Like when, so I guess like I've been in situations where again someone was giving too much of their personal business with their partner out, and I was like, yo, stop that. Like
Cut it out.
Like stop that. I'm like, this person like this is something that we all kind of see and interact with. Just because she's not here, like we don't need to know all of this personal shit. There's also been times when like having conversations that I think that where people are talking about things that they may dislike. Say it's a bunch of guys having a conversation about, or someone's telling a story about. Oh, here it is. There was someone telling a story one time about they were at a party and their homeboy met this girl and they kicked it off, got head from the girl. Everything was cool. Then
Piece of pussy. lit.
piece of pussy from the. But yeah, kicked it off, got head, and then found out that the person was a transgender woman, right? And I let the conversation go because I'm like, let me see what these guys are gonna say.
Yeah.
Right, because I was one of the older people in the area because I wasn't even initially in the conversation, but you know, I'm just listening and eavesdropping, being nosy, kind of like you guys are doing when you listen to Speaking Out of Turn,
Right.
and
Bunch of nosy fucking people.
So I didn't cut in the intro and stop it right there because I wanted to see what they were gonna say. And people were like, "Yo, like, oh, that's fucked up." I'm like, pause for a second. I hear what you guys are saying. You know, you feel it's kind of fucked up that old boy didn't know, but I'm like, who's the onus on, right? Like, you got your dick sucked, right? Did you care to figure out who this person was?
You didn't care.
Did you care to have anything more than just your dick sucked? You didn't want information. You wanted your dick sucked.
You didn't care about who the person was, nigga.
You got your dick sucked.
Yeah. You won.
So how?
You won, nigga.
So how is anybody else like at fault but you? Yeah. You wanted your dick sucked. You got your dick sucked. You got everything you wanted.
You're a sick fuck. You like to quick fuck. You're a sick fuck. You got your dick sucked. Yeah.
So I guess so those are two situations where I've been on either side.
Yeah.
If it was like I can't pick one or the other that I like to be on, because sometimes I just like hearing what people have to say, and then sometimes you challenge it, and then other times it's like, no, this is just straight up, no, stop this. Like someone's talking shit about their mom to people, yeah, stop it. Like I don't really want to hear, at least in that particular situation, like I don't really want to hear this because like I know your dukes and I know the story is kind of shaky the way you're telling it, so like no.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that makes sense.
There's some people that like they have real legitimate stories as reasons why they don't fuck with their moms, and I get it. And I'm not here to tell you stop talking shit about your mom. It's your mom.
It's up to you. Yeah. But
some situation when you have a little bit more information, or when I have a little bit more information, I'm like, yeah, stop. That's not for public consumption.
Yeah. I'm the type of person that I like to wait because I like to hear what everybody has to say. And then I'll give my piece because I'm a talker. I can chat.
I like to wait for the only reason because I want to see how deep the hole you're gonna dig into.
Let me see how far I got to bury you.
That's sometimes. Yes, that's in some conversations, in a lot of conversations. But this is why I don't talk to men, right?
It's like look, listen to this goofy.
Yeah, in a lot of my conversations,
this
that's
goofy ass nigga.
In a lot of the conversations, that's exactly it. Expect with men. I like to hear men talk so I can know how much I'm not gonna ever fuck with you ever in my life.
I'm listening to you talking. Like, okay, so you're not getting vagina. Who's next?
Yeah. Sure.
You ain't getting no credit tonight.
Yeah. Just to know who I'm never ever gonna talk to ever in my life. You know what I'm saying? Fucking sad story is, I judge people based off of conversation.
That's not a sad story. That's not a sad story.
It's not?
When people...
Okay.
Isn't it when people... What's the saying? When people show you their ass, believe them?
Yeah. I fuck with that.
Right? So...
How are you going to know people's true colors if you don't actually have a conversation with them?
Well, action.
Listen to them.
Action, no?
That too, but you also need to talk to them.
Okay.
But I think action, sometimes you need a bit more of a backstory than when people are just talking.
What do you mean?
Because like I might meet someone for the first time and see them do something that's kind of fuckery from the outside, but I don't know what preceded any of this. Whereas conversation is like you are expressing what you think and and your thoughts and what's going through your mind. Like, so I feel like with action I might need a little bit more information, but with conversation it's like what you said right there was just kind of stupid. So
yeah. I just think it's fucked up thing to say. I think majority of people are stupid nowadays.
I think majority of people are stupid not because they cannot be smart or just because they think that they know everything already.
Yeah.
People don't it's like people don't want to learn.
Don't search for knowledge, right?
Yeah.
It's either ignorance or like arrogance.
Yeah. And
I disagree because I'm both. But I'm still a motherfucker that wants to learn, right?
But arrogance...
You're not ignorant.
I'm an ignorant nigga.
Well, yeah, I guess. You're ignorant if you don't, but you're open to learning.
But I don't feel like you're arrogant in the sense that if you don't know something, you're gonna act like you know it.
Nah, because niggas think that they make their girl nut by just joking. No foreplay.
Daga 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 daga.
Niggas, niggas don't kiss the clit. Niggas don't spit on the clit. Niggas don't moan. And then lose them woman talking about what I do wrong.
It's what you're not doing right.
What the fuck? You thought you were just gonna dagger out your woman's front and you're gonna win? While man like Rico Suave is coming over there fucking
bruise up,
bachata in the bumbo.
bruise up the groin. Like stop that.
Come on, fam. I make fire. I just a rub. What the fuck? Pum pum's not even wet, and you don't see nothing wrong with that nigga. The pum pum's not even wet, my nigga. You're not even whispering in the air. You're not doing nothing. Like what the fuck?
Not go on.
Not now go on. Dry up like old pan. Oh my god. Like what the fuck? Men know everything except how to fuck. Could you imagine? That's why them yo. And you know what's crazy? I posted this the other day. Niggas, unemployed niggas, fuck bitches the best. So them niggas study the game. They study the fuck. They get their energy up. They do at home fucking exercise. When that woman comes home, and jail niggas, because jail niggas know how to cook.
Jail niggas know how to cook.
I'm telling you, every single jail nigga. I promise you. Let me tell you something. Every jail nigga I know knows how to do two things. They know how to cook, and they're super clean. Because you got to remember, they got to keep a cell clean. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You'll fight over that in jail. You know what I'm saying?
It's like military almost.
Right. So them niggas know how to cook, make something out of nothing, cooking, and them niggas know how to clean. And what they do? They get a woman. Of course, they move in with her.
Where else are they gonna go?
And the reason why? Because you know that you'll stay committed. Because you got to do jail. You know what I'm saying? They know how to do time. You know what I'm saying? They know how to. And but there's niggas out here throwing money around. Listen, hear me out.
I mean, listening. I'm not saying shit.
There's niggas out here throwing money around thinking it's how you keep a woman, but jail niggas come out. These niggas are fucking. They got the hump on the right here. They got the hump right here. They got the deep V. They clean the house. Look. Watch how jail niggas win. They got the hump right here. Mm-hmm. They got the deep V. Mm-hmm. They cook. They clean. Mm-hmm. Definitely fucking that bitch like it's the last.
Okay, yeah.
They will kill for theirs. Okay. And they know how to hustle.
Yeah, I can see that.
But guess what?
They end up back inside.
No, some of them end up back inside, but niggas like Melvin.
Jody.
You know what I'm saying? Niggas like, I'm telling you, some of these niggas is not playing with their shit. There's
nigga like Melvin.
You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of these but that's why a lot of these niggas lose their I was gonna say bitch, lose their woman to regular niggas because they think you just throw some money around. Girls don't want that. Girls want niggas who are ambitious. A lot of you niggas get money and get complacent and treat women just like that, and then you lose it. It's over.
So you say you never been the side man, but you never been with a woman that has someone just paying her bills?
What do you mean? Yeah, of course. Again, I'm a corrupting factor. So being a side man is a no for me. But I'm a person I like to corrupt people to let them do fuckery. I like to push people to do fuckery. That's my thing. I like to see.
That's your kink?
I want to say.
I thought you were gonna say that because you love saying that's my kink.
I just like seeing people get out their own way, especially when it comes to relationships. When people are in relationships and they're not going anywhere, I like to be the evil on their shoulder. I love that shit. I love being the person that's like, hey, listen, you only live life once. You should cheat. And they're like, excuse me. I would never. And I'm like, listen, Jamar doesn't love you.
And then you watch them go and fuck beer man and laugh?
I don't laugh. I high five.
Woohoo!
Yeah, I cheer. I definitely cheer. And I'm telling you the truth. If you're in a good relationship and you cheat, you're an idiot. But if you are in a relationship and this shit is going nowhere and you know it's going nowhere and you can't maneuver and leave, you know what I'm saying, money, kids, whatever, bro, are you fucking, you should dash that pussy left, right, and center. Okay? I know how it sounds. I know it sounds fucked up. And if you're in an abusive relationship, you should also be super duper OD careful. But a lot of the times, men get complacent. They get complacent and do goofy shit.
Yeah. I mean, I can agree with that. It's not like
okay, and it's not limited to just men. So let me not just bash men, but that was a good one.
the bashment.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not limiting it, but I'm saying a lot of the times people get complacent. Yo, my nigga, and I said this the other day. Fine, we're all adults, so we all make mistakes. But I cannot respect or trust somebody who repeatedly fumbles gold, bro. We're not talking about one mistake, two mistake, you know. We're talking about repeatedly fumbles gold, bro.
Well, see,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
hold on, but sorry. I think that sometimes when people are fumbling gold, shit's just not gold, fam.
I disagree.
Like, we like to think that relationships are like this thing where you have two great people and they're both doing what they're supposed to be doing or whatever the case is, and then one person keeps messing up. Sometimes, again, you just gotta know when to get out of the fucking relationship.
No, that's like, of course.
And when people say, oh, like when I hear fumbling gold, right? Like, I'm not gonna assume that the person who is being cheated on is gold, right? Sometimes it's like, yo, this person might be a piece of shit, but you just can't find a way to leave.
We know that. That's a given. But I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about, nigga. There's certain people that are gold. Period. Like, I'm not gonna say I'm gold because yeah, I could agree with that. I could agree with that. I could agree with that. Yeah, and look how much people fumble that.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? So there's some people that are just gold. So if
Do you feel like you're gold?
who
Do I feel like I'm gold? No, I don't think.
I feel like I'm gold now.
I think that I think I'm like, well, I might be a little silverish.
I think I know I'm gold now. Before I couldn't. I'll say nah.
I don't know if I'm gold. I'd have to ask Camille if I'm gold.
Nah. That's where you fuck up. You fuck up right there.
What?
You fuck up by not knowing who you are right now without anybody. That's the only reason my attitude's the way it is now, because I know I'm gold now.
Nah.
If I was in there, I was gold, and I know I was gold before because I wasn't fucking with anybody before, and that's only because I took time to work on myself and be a better me before Dion.
Well, I'm not gonna say that I'm gold only because
You're copper.
Like before Camille, like I was.
You said silverish.
Before Camille, like I wasn't.
Copper lanks. Copper lanks. Every time we got copper lanks.
He's so pleased with himself too. It's so funny.
But like directly before Camille, like I wasn't really running around doing the most. Like I was dating people, being legit, being real, trying to have serious
you're
relationships.
definitely doing though.
What do you mean doing?
What do
you mean doing?
You're doing not the most, but you're definitely doing the. Not the most, but you're doing the.
Are you trying to ask if I was having sexual intercourse?
Centercourse.
Yeah, I was having sexual relations.
You were for the streets.
No, I wasn't. That's what I'm saying. Right before, I feel like my for the streets period ended ended a while ago.
Okay.
right? And then I was like, okay, you know what? Let me try and like have stable, like full, like committed relationships. Like, let me try and do this shit. Sometimes it didn't work because it was me, and my communication was fucked up. Like, there was one person I was like, oh, like I was only talking to this person really, but then it was like she had her own feelings as to why we weren't working out, or she didn't feel like I was serious. I was like, I don't really know, like, what you mean by that, but okay, whatever. We just kind of fell off.
Right.
Other people that was like different factors as to why we didn't work out, but I was making the effort to try and not be a fuckboy.
Okay.
Trying to not be like piece of shit type of dude. Like,
Was it hard?
no, when I wanted to do it, it was not hard.
Okay.
But when me and you met, I didn't want. What's wrong with you?
Whoa! Don't try to don't mix. Don't mix me.
No, I'm saying when I met you, that was when I was in my.
No. Just take your own path, bro.
This is.
No.
I'm giving you time frame.